How is life, everyone? Welcome to my channel. It is Brian Niebank here. Thank you very much for being here. Today, I want to talk to you about a story that I read in one of the textbooks for one of my classes. I thought it was a very inspiring story about world missions. So, there is this, as told by Paul Hibert. Paul Hibert in 1994 wrote an article called "The Flaw of the Excluded Middle" about a missionary experience that he had, where a Christian uh, a Christian person came in to him, the missionary. This Christian person was a native person growing up in India, I believe, and he asked for a prayer for one of the villagers who was very sick and thought to be dying. And the idea behind this prayer was so that they could ask God for the person to recover, but there was a larger scale than that. The people had already tried their methods of turning to their gods or ways and beliefs of how they would heal with their own religions or belief in magic or spirits or whatever they had. So this Christian person told the villagers that he would go to a Christian missionary and pray to God. So there's this whole village sitting here waiting on God to see if God would just to see if God would intervene and save this person's life. Now, the author, Paul Hibert, says that he's prayed for people before, but never on what seems to be such a large scale, where this entire village is waiting to see if God is going to intervene or not. And if God doesn't, they probably won't believe in God, but if God does, and they see the power of God intervene, there's this whole village is probably going to turn to God, because God is the one way that worked. So, he prays to God. A week later, though, he hears that the villager who had been sick died. So it seems that all hope in evangelizing this Indian village has failed. However, the Christian leader of the village that came to the missionary reports back the news of the death with still a smile. And when asked why he had this smile, this is what he said. "The village would have acknowledged the power of our God had he healed the child, but they knew in the end that she would probably have to die. When they saw, though, in the funeral, our hope of resurrection and reunion in heaven, they saw an even greater victory over death itself, and they have begun to ask about the Christian way." So, seeing such strong faith in a victory over death inspired people to ask about the Christian way. There's been other instances where a strong Christian faith has inspired non-Christians to ask, such as when a bunch of Christians were so strong in their faith during the persecution eras, and even in modern countries where persecution occurs today, Christians would rather die than deny their faith. And that inspires some people to learn more about it. What is so worth dying for about the faith? So, the victory over death is a very powerful image for non-Christians, and I hope that is inspiring for you, and inspiring for you to just focus on living out your strong faith amid trials, because faith can help you not only show others how strong faith can be, but also to work with God through whatever struggles that you may be facing. So I hope that faith can move you and others today, as it did in this Indian village, and evangelized many people, even though that villager died, because the faith was apparent in a tough time. So in our everyday lives, why not just show a little bit of our faith by just not by putting it blatantly out there, but just by living our lives uh, as Christians or whatever you believe in, whether it be religion or not. I just thought the story was very inspiring, and wanted to share it with you. So I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did watch the end of this video, please comment faith, because why not? That's what this video is all about, isn't it? Um, Thank you guys very much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. I will see you next time. God bless you.